Happy day, girls and guys. This is Joe Guggia and Floral Sharing. I've got a tropical design I created today for a 90-year-old birthday, a female, and a friend of mine that lives in Hawaii is sending it, and evidently he wanted it to represent where he lives, which, let's face it is beautiful there. So we've got all kinds of mixed foliages, Australian flax, and monstera or split-leaf philodendron, bird of paradise foliage, and some succulents glued onto the foxtail fern. And that's a kind of Aurelia that we have all over that you love and see as a tropical, and it is a tropical foliage. I do have some rubber tree foliage nestled in there. Oh, I need to trim that little baby up. And I use a wood wired pick to insert that into the foam because the stems on rubber tree foliage are very, very short. So, I love equisetum or horsetail. Lasts so well. And I love it in yards. I know it's very pervasive, but it's such a cool look. And it bends so easily. What I did was slit the flax a little bit and then slip the horsetail into that, and then it stays right easily. Added Crispidia balls or spheres to the bamboo with some reindeer moss, as I pointed out in another arrangement. And just took some Spanish moss and glued it on to dangle, because they're really tillandsia and they've just been dried, so it's really a tropical kind of thing. Oh, and the papyrus, architectural and beautiful. And if you take a little wire and bind it, it gives it another form. You can also trim it so it's very tight on top. I chose not to this time. And I did add just a touch of curly willow in and around. I didn't want too much because I've already got some other textures going on, but just enough. Oh, and the orchids, oh my gosh. Beautiful, and they will last and last and last. And I always like to add a little dimension to foliage by gluing on other touches like the Crispidia spheres in this case. So anyway, have a wonderful day, and remember to educate, motivate, and create. Take care.